Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody, and good afternoon from Pelion, South Carolina, and my shed. It's about 45 degrees Fahrenheit here. I don't know if you can hear it. You probably can. It's raining, but this is actually a lull in the rain, so it's kind of drizzling right now. So I wanted to try to get out here real quick while the light and everything might be as best it's going to be all day, get our video, and go feed the chickens, and then hopefully get back in the house before it starts raining again. We'll see, though. All right, y'all. Well, I want to give a quick shout out to Trevor from Rock Hill, South Carolina. He sent me an email, and he's going to be coming by and picking up some red wiggler worms local here, our local pickups. I want to give him a shout out and say thank you, Trevor. Trevor, I appreciate your support, brother. All right, now, without further ado, y'all, let's get into it and see what the worm wizards are into today. It's nice and, well, it's cold. So I don't know how active they're going to be, but it's wet and humid. Oh, they do like rainy days. They always seem to come out on a rainy day. It don't matter. It doesn't seem to matter if it's cold or not. The rain, the humidity, the moisture in the air, that really seems to pull them up out of the bedding and, you know, makes them want to crawl around and, I don't know, do worm stuff. Check it out. But you can tell the temperatures zapped their activity. So look how slow they're moving. They're also eating less, it looks like, because the temperatures were lower overnight. So they didn't finish the feed that I put in here. But they did still eat a lot of it, especially this bin. But we already know this bin here is one of my most active bins. Well, I think it is my most active bin. It's got the most worms in it, so we expect a lot from this bin. With great power comes great responsibility. All right. Oh, goodness. I know, y'all. I'm being a little extra now. A little ridiculous, y'all. Oh, okay. All right. I was going to feed them some used coffee grounds that I had pulled out the freezer and brought out here and unthawed to feed them, but it looks like they still got feed from yesterday, so I'm probably going to wait till tomorrow to feed them the used coffee grounds. Yeah, probably wait till tomorrow. They still got enough food in here left over, and with how cold it is, I doubt there's going to be much activity. My thumb, I can't zoom in, y'all. Please excuse my amateur cinematography or videography. I don't know I guess it's videography, not cinematography. I'm not making a movie here. I'm shooting a video. Look at all the worms falling off the lid though. There's a bunch of worms on this lid. I'm telling y'all, they love the rain. Well, as y'all heard at the beginning of the video, we got folks making their worm orders. If you out there are interested in getting some red wigglers and want to order some, all you got to do is go to the description of these videos, and there's I got a link in the description that if you click on it, it'll take you over to our eBay store, and from there you can navigate around and see all the stuff we got for sale. We sell worm castings, worm leachate, and I sell quantities of worms from 25 all the way up to 1,000. And in case I haven't ever mentioned it before, these are red wiggler worms. That's the only type of worm I sell at the moment, or breed or keep at the moment. I just use them for composting. These guys make great fertilizer. They recycle stuff. I put mushroom compost in the bins as their, I would say the majority of their bedding / diet. But you know, the mushroom compost is good, but once the worms have went through the mushroom compost is like leveled up, y'all. Worm castings. It's like black gold for your garden, y'all. It makes a great soil amendment. You know, I mean, it is a fertilizer, and it's an organic fertilizer. But I mean, it's not a super powerful fertilizer, and in the sense of a high nitrogen or phosphorus or potassium It doesn't have a high amount of those things, but it is just bursting with microbial life. I don't have no microscope, but I'm pretty sure it's full of microbiology that's great for your soil. I'm telling you, you got to get it. But you know what? I'm probably preaching to the choir. If you already made it this far in the video and you listening to me, you probably done drank the Kool-Aid. You already believe in red wiggler worms or composting worms, I'm pretty sure. And those of us that raise worms and use their poop, their fertilizer, in our gardens, I'm pretty sure most of us can attest to how good it is. Drop it in the comments below. Tell us about your experience using worm castings as a fertilizer, or worm castings in your compost tea recipes, maybe. I've heard of people doing that too. All right. Let's get in here. Look at all those wormies. Squirming and worming, y'all. Look at all them worms. This is nice. This is nice. This is what I want to see. Look at there. Looks like I'm holding a handful of raw hamburger meat, doesn't it? Kinda. Or red spaghetti. Forbidden spaghetti. I know. I gotta get some new material, y'all. Y'all gotta help me with that. That forbidden spaghetti thing, that's not my idea. I forgot who dropped that in the comments a long time ago. But I liked it, so I run with it. So you might can drop something in the comments below that I might like and run with it too. It might be the new thing I say all the time. Oh man, look at that. I love that. Look at this. Look at all these worms. That is a lot of worms, y'all. Someone asked me in the comments recently if I ever turned my bedding over or fluffed it or turned the bedding over like you would in a compost pile. And the answer is yes. Pretty much whenever I make a worm order, I'll dig in these bins down about several inches down deep and turn all the bed over, digging the fattest worms out from my orders. So each bin gets done at least once a week, sometimes maybe more than once a week. It seems to be helping. It seems to be working. Check it out. Look at all these worms. Y'all hear that scratching on the outside of y'all hear that scratching noise? That's the bamboo I got. I got Japanese timber bamboo on the outside of the shed. I planted it around it when I built the shed to help control the erosion of the soil. And y'all, I've got some Japanese timber bamboo for sale too over on our eBay store. So if you're over there and you see it, I got some I can dig up, some volunteers and mail out if anybody wants any. Now that stuff will run now. So if you don't want it, if you buy it and plant it and don't put no barrier around it or nothing, now it'll get out of control and go running everywhere. So be forewarned of that, of course. But I wanted mine to run loose. I got a couple acres here in Pelion, so I didn't mind it. And I wanted to put it around the shed, and I figured I'd just dig it up. I wanted to cut it down and harvest it and use it for building material or bamboo, fish poles and fishing poles and stuff like that. So I look at the bamboo as something a resource, not necessarily as a nuisance. Anyhow, ooh, that's a nice one right there. Look at that. See if I can get zoomed in on it. I can't see. Where'd he go? Oh, there. That ain't him. That was a big, nice one, and he eludes me now. I need to get some glasses. I left my glasses in the house because I didn't anticipate. Well, when I got a worm order, I wear my glasses because I know I'm gonna be counting worms. I won't be able to see what I'm doing. But when I know when I ain't counting no worm orders, I don't necessarily bring my glasses out here, and I try to use the camera zoom as glasses sometimes, and I lost a worm, y'all. Anybody out there losing their sight like I am? You feeling what I'm talking about? You got astigmatism like I do, and everything get kind of blurry. Well, at a certain distance, not everything, but like I have a hard time reading a book unless I hold it away from me, a certain distance. Anyways, enough about me and my eyesight. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, y'all. Oh, look at all them wormies. Yep, y'all, don't forget if you like these videos to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop something down in the comments, y'all. It sure does help the channel. Speaking of the channel, I was looking and we got 1,435 subscribers last time I looked. It was right before I started videoing. Y'all, I sure do appreciate y'all coming and joining me. I am honored and humbled, y'all. See, again, this bin. I mean, there's worms in it. We can see the worms. But the population density is just, they're not concentrated anywhere yet. They're not pockets. Like in these other bins, I can rake it back and I can just find lots and lots of worms. This one here, I don't know. I guess the bin just has a lower population. Maybe I should stop digging any worms out of here for a week or two. Maybe a month to let the population build up a little bit more. All right. Move along, sir. You spent too long here, sir. Move along. Okay. Ain't much messing with them apples too much. But there's a bunch of worms right under the surface, though, isn't there? All right, y'all. Now let's check out the fan favorite, the avocados. All right, the fan favorite. It's my favorite too, y'all. I like looking at the avocados. Drop it in the comments below. Do you like the avocado part of the video like I do? Or which part of the videos do y'all like? Do y'all like looking under the apples? Y'all like it when I dig in there and pick them up and hold the worms up and look at them and zoom in? Let me know down in the comments so I can know and I can do more of that. Let's try to zoom in. Oh, goodness, y'all. Look at this. Look at all these worms. Look at all them worms. Well, y'all, if you made it this far, you already know it. I appreciate it, y'all. God bless you. And y'all come back now. You hear?